Hello everyone, this is OBOM Bowen, author of The Philosophy of Success and Visionary Entrepreneur. Again, this week we were talking about vision, and I'm excited to bring back to actually close out the topic this week a bit and help you have the chance to continue and now go ahead and create your vision and work on your vision and your goals and accomplish them over the course of the next year, 2 years, or 5 years. Actually today we're talking about vision statement. So typically, an average vision statement is to project about 5 years out. And what I'm going to do before I tell you a little more about the vision statement, just kind of share with you a little bit my story, my vision, what my wife and I did in writing our vision statement and creating our vision to really give the life that we are. In fact, my home that I'm sitting in right now was one of the things we wrote about in our vision statement. And the day we actually moved into the house without actually even seeing it, as some of you know my story, I actually bought, we got the house while we were in California, never even saw it before up until we actually got into the house and moved in. But it's kind of funny how that all worked out. When we walked in, my wife she was in tears for a lot of it, because the house that we live in was described and pictured in our minds for so long, and we wrote it down. Remember, we talked about earlier in the week that writing clarifies thought. So once you have the vision and you're able to focus on that, you now have the ability to gain clarity, right? Because clarity, once you write it and focus on it, clarity is what really brings everything out for you, because writing does clarify thought, and that creates the energy for you to be able to take the actions that'll go and give you the results that you want. So some of the things that or the elements that are in a vision statement is basically you want to write your vision statement as if it's in the here and now. For example, you can actually look down on the Facebook page here. If you're looking at this on Facebook, you can look on my About To section and see an exact example of our vision statement, which was actually redone earlier this year for the next 5 years. So it's not necessarily a projection in what I want to see for my life. As to say, when you're writing in third person, you write it in first person in the present tense as of now. So you'll see in our vision statement, typically, like I said, dated 5 years from now. And the best way to do it for most people is actually to write it on, say, your birthday, because that's something you can identify with. So 5 years from now, say today it's 2005. 5 years from now is 2020. How old will you be on your birthday 5 years from now? So you start with something as simple as, it's so great to wake up today. For example, say, I'm 46 years old. It's amazing to just open my eyes on our yacht that we bought last year, right? So saying that is to say this, right? In 4 years from now, one of the goals we have was to, purchase our own small yacht to be able to go and cruise around. So 5 years from now, that yacht would have already been purchased. So I am projecting it, because remember, last week we talked about the subconscious mind. So everything you put down and you focus on, you bring about, and that's the purpose of a vision statement. So I'm writing it in first person present tense as if it's already happened, as if you've already accomplished it. If you look down in our vision statement, you'll be able to see we're already claiming, because starting next year, my wife and I are starting to look at babies. Not look at babies, but we're going to be making babies. Okay, so and I'm actually blushing talking about that, because it's going to be a very exciting time for us. But here's the thing: we've already picked out the names of our children that you can look and see, and of course, pictured back there are our first two daughters, who are now 13 and 15 years old. So your vision statement, it has to be present tense. It has to be the things you really truly want. Don't worry about if you can accomplish them or not. It doesn't matter. And when you die, you will always die. If you're continuing to practice this, you will always die pursuing a vision. Okay? Paul J. Meyer, one of my mentors that I love, hadn't had the chance to meet him, but through his books I've read and loved what he shared. Died with a vision in his mind of what he was recently going to accomplish. And that's what's going to happen. You're going to write your vision, and you'll never fully achieve every vision. You'll get to them, and that's the exciting part, because you get to die with fire in you, right? You get to die. You live full and die empty, right? And fight to get everything out. So when you die and you go, something is still on there. Your legacy still lives on within you. So just remember, it's in first person present tense as it is now, and you want to definitely write in positive language. So you're empowering yourself. Remember that there's 60 trillion cells in your body, and every single cell in your body is propelled, moved, and acted through the emotions by which you feel and direct them to do as you want them to do. So empower yourself today. Write your vision statement. If you need more, just remember, go down, subscribe to the video here. If you're on YouTube, you can find me on Facebook and look at the vision statement there. Subscribe, share this with friends that you know it would help, and I'll see you next week. I can't wait to share with you guys the topics that are coming to help you rewrite yourself. This is OBOM Bowen, again, author of The Philosophy of Success and Visionary Entrepreneur. Look forward to seeing you in new videos. Take care, God bless, and see you soon.